and 3 counts starts now.
Whoa, what up, no? It is another Tuesday. This is Knockout This and 3 counts, and we are back in this motherfucker. Appreciate all you guys who are hitting that like button. I see you guys filing in here. Make sure you hit the share button, the retweet button, all the buttons, and make sure that you're in the building this Friday for GCW in Detroit. But we've got a debut on a show, a debut that we've been talking about for a long time. We got our guy, the Prize City OG himself, our guy Alec Price. What's good, Buster?
Yo, what's good, fam? Thank you for having me on the show. I'm excited to be here. Excited to talk about the way me and Jordan are gonna beat the crap out of the clowns. Excited to see you again. You know what I'm saying? You're my boy. Down with JCW. We out here.
Hey, man, you know what time it is, man. Long way from L.A., bro. Fucking that we first met in L.A. Shout out to our guy Chicago Rob crashing on the thing. I remember you had just got back to our room right after I almost knocked that guy out in front of the hotel. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I just remember me, you, and Rob going on a little excursion through LA on scooters.
Dude, that's the best part about traveling with Rob. Rob just does his own thing. And
GTA missions, dude.
Yeah, bro, it was a GTA mission with Uber scooters.
Hell yeah, the fucking thing with the scooters when we went to go get them tickets out in LA, dude.
They were clean, bro. We were going up and down them hills quick as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Floating them bitches, too.
Yeah.
Dude, what are we? 3 minutes into the show, we already got it's National Carrot Cake Day. I love they drop these in the comments.
Is it? I love National Carrot Cake.
I love carrot cake.
Yo, babe, can we get some carrot cake?
Every time he drops these national whatever day it is, I love that. Keep that up every show, man.
All right, so that begs the question: what's your favorite kind of cake?
Oh, that's carrot cake. I think mine is carrot cake, but I've become a big fan of cheesecake.
I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is like my favorite. My mom makes the most bomb strawberry cheesecake, and every holiday, that's like one of the things I look forward to most. Even if it doesn't do well with my stomach, I don't give a fuck. Sacrifices will be made. The cheesecake must be ate.
Yeah, my shorty got like a cheesecake the other day, and I swear I ate the whole cheesecake on it because like I was never a fan. But recently, the bulking season, I've just been eating everything, and this thing just tasted too good.
You said bulking season, hell yeah.
Bulking season, give me a whole cheesecake.
Cheesecake will do it. Cheesecake will get you there, dude.
Hey, cheesecake will do you, bro. Cheesecake will do you. Well, dude, we started with talking with that. We were originally going to have you and your partner, Jordan Oliver, who will also be alongside you this Friday for GCW Detroit against the Brothers of Funstruction. I mean, that's as good a place as any to start. I mean, when I first started seeing you wrestling, man, it was like mainly all single stuff. And, now we see what you guys are doing and all the different places you guys have been doing it and are now your current GCW tag team champions. Talk to me a little bit about how you and Jordan teamed up and how do you feel about being part of a tag team like that since you were primarily known as a singles guy?
Well, I'm not going to lie. At first, I did not like tag team wrestling, like when I first started wrestling. And it wasn't like I love tag team wrestling, like watching it. I've always loved tag teams, like Road Warriors, you know what I'm saying? Alex City Machine Guns, favorite tag teams of all time. But I just never had a partner that clicked with. So when me and Cole started tagging with each other, it like Cole is my best friend, like one of my best friends on the road. You know what I'm saying? That's my blue daddy. That's my ratty blue daddy. So having him as my tag partner definitely helped me kind of step up on a little bit because Cole was just coming back from injury. Cole was ready. Cole was like hot. He was in the gym all the time. He was had all firing all cylinders, right? And then Cole got hurt. And like we really Cole couldn't help it. No one could help it. It's wrestling. And it's one of those things where he tore his ACL, I believe, before an AC show. But he tore it before the match and then wrestled in the match and then went home to the gym and he was working out and his MCL just gave out on him. Apparently and then his LCL gave out too, like as he was going to the cards, like all of it kind of gave out and he was working on apparently a torn PCL for a year and a half. So like Cole was gone. I didn't know what was going to happen because, still have Violence is Forever breathing down my neck. Jordan was out on injury. He had broke his leg. He was out for a year. And, Jordan is one of my he's one of my brothers on the road. That's legit. We were always compared. Uh, we were always compared to each other. Both of us on the indie scene early. You know what I'm saying? He was the New York, the tri-state area. I was the New England area. So we had a lot of matches at GCW and even at Prestige. When we'd face each other, we'd know that's my opponent. That's my Jordan is one of my best opponents, right? So I needed someone. I was looking everywhere. I was testing out partners the whole weekend. I went to Jimmy Lloyd. Jimmy Lloyd was doing good, but we could never get the job done. I tried Marcus Mathers. Me and Marcus are really good, but we couldn't get the job done. Effie was ready to step up. There was a lot of people ready to go and fight for me, but Jordan was like, dude, I got you. I'm going to be there. I'm going to fly out. Let's win this. And it ended up working out. I'm like, I love Jordan Oliver. That's my brother, and I love tagging with him. I like being a singles wrestler, but me and Jordan do a good job at raising each other where we fall short. You know what I'm saying? Working wise. And I feel like we're always pushing each other. Like with Cole, me and him were pushing each other. But I know that I need to be on 110% if I'm in there with Jordo. You know what I'm saying? I have to be. And Jordo knows he has to be with me. And I'm going to push him and he's going to push me. And we've had a lot of success. I feel like this was the missing key for me wrestling wise, where it's really helping me progress as a whole, as a wrestler with my best friend. You know what I'm saying? We got the GCW tag belts, we got the Juggalo tag belts, down with the Juggalos. We got the Excite tag belts. Now we got another tag match coming up in October for the WrestleMania tag belts. It's honestly taking fire, and I'm happy about it. So let's go.
This guy's gonna have a Team 3D picture with
all
the belts around his fucking neck, down his arms, fucking A.
It's collected. I got the Alpha One. Shout out Alpha One, Ethan Page. You know what I'm saying? Up in Hamilton, Canada. Company has really done a lot for me. If you guys want to check out any single stuff that I do, Alpha One on Title Match TV. It's an amazing product. Ethan don't book no one that's a shrub, and I'm the 0-1 Gravity champion right now. You know what I'm saying? So I got 4 belts. About to look at 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8. Yeah, Dudley's TNA run.
He's gonna need his own.
See the homies out here dripped up, dude. You love to see it. Well, that adds to something I wanted to ask you about. You talk about how you had your singles run and how you feel like because you guys were such good singles guys, how that made you guys meld like that. Now that you've gotten to have the run that you guys have had with the tag team run, do you think that also kind of you still doing the single stuff on the side only makes you sharper as a team for that stuff? Because I still see you out here doing your thing. And we were going to talk about with Jordan, Jordan just did Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor against Jay Lethal and shit. I mean, you can't really ask for much bigger matches than that. How has that kept you sharp on the singles end too?
I mean, it just keeps the rust off, because tag wrestling and singles wrestling are two different animals. Honestly, it's different. It's the same psychology, but different psychology with building the matches. And it helps having a person there. So when you're tired and you get the chance, you can tag out and you got a fresh person coming in. It's like subs on a football field. You know what I'm saying? But in singles, you don't have that. So when you get used to wrestling, 15-minute tag matches, and you're probably in the ring half the time, not counting when it's an all-out brawl and the referee can't control the match. I feel like it's allowed me to grow as a singles guy and bring that to the tag team. You know what I'm saying? The more that I figure out what I can do as a singles competitor, I can figure out what me and him can do as tag team competitor. You know what I'm saying? Tag team, whatever, as a tag team, whatever. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Well, before we get to talking about what just went down at the gathering and all that kind of stuff as well, one thing I always hear you and Jordo talk about in promos is world domination. GCW just got to do their thing over there in Japan. Talk to me a little bit about that. Those shows had to be wild with a company like GCW over in a place like Japan. Talk to me about some of the expansion that we've seen so far with GCW. I mean, they're going all over the place, whether that's Japan, all over here in the States, obviously coming back here to Detroit. I mean, GCW is really kind of taken off in the last couple of years. Talk to me about getting to do Japan and just the growth of GCW.
I mean, Japan was an amazing experience. Honestly, I'm blessed to be able to do that. I thank you, the GCW and Brett Lauderdale for bringing me over to Japan and to Paris and England, and to go to a lot of states. We're going to Alaska in November. It's honestly a beautiful thing when you have a community and a family that GCW has. Like the people that are in that locker room want it to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like Brett has the ideas and he trusts us enough to like he knows that we want this. We know that he wants it. So it's just the fuel and the fire that keeps going. Japan was amazing. I had an amazing trip. Me and Jordo killed it over there. Had 3 banger of tag defenses. The people were awesome. I loved the food. I could eat anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was all steaks, chicken, rice, and eggs. And I was you know, bro.
Yeah.
I spent 5,000 yen on a ramen a day. You know what I'm saying?
He said I spent 5,000.
It's funny though. Every time we ask anybody about the trip to Japan, they always come back with like the food stories, man. Every time they always talk about how good the food is there.
Like it's crazy because like when I got off the airplane, it's such a culture shock. Because everything is so bright and colorful, and there's so much technology that you wouldn't see at like an airport over here. You know what I'm saying? Or like people are getting the bags off the things for you. Like you don't go up and grab your bag off the check thing. They grab it for you. It's like what? You know what I'm saying? Like
oh wow,
or like
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
like the Detroit airport. Somebody else is always trying to grab my fucking bags.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, it happens in Philly, it happens in Logan, it happens anywhere you go. But it was awesome, and then like the trains are nice and clean. Everywhere is clean. The food just was great because it was like light, but it filled you up. So I can eat a lot of food over there, knowing that like, all right, I can eat this. It's gonna be full. Like I'm good for like an hour or so, but I can still eat more. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere just like it was clean everywhere. You look up, they had like Godzilla on the building. They had a 3D cat coming out of a freaking building. You know what I'm saying? They had Japan's just it's just like Wild West over there, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. So, but like the growth of GCW is just like I said, like you got everyone firing in all 4 cylinders for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You got everyone really kind of pushing themselves to get better. And it really just shows you the testament of like what Brett Lauderdale's vision is and what, you know, we have been able to just succeed. Like, look, we're coming back to Detroit. We're going to LA. We're going to Alaska. Who's doing this as an indie company? Who's doing this? And we're selling out. You know what I'm saying? Spring Break, 2K people. Hammerstein, 2K people. We've had huge shows. We've had small shows. Everywhere we go recently has just been A+, 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 A+. And it's just because we are the top of independent wrestling. We are the best there was. Like no one can touch us right now. And I think that just everyone's just killing it.
He was supposed to say.
I think that's your man, Chicago Rob, in the comments,
but
Kyle, right there.
That is. What up, Chicago Rob in here? What's good, my G? What's good,
World
my
domination,
G?
brother. World domination, outlaw.
Yes, sir, dude. We need Chicago Rob to drive his ass down here to Detroit real quick. Come kick it with us on Friday, bro.
Come on, Chicago. Drive up to Detroit.
They probably ain't as cool as they are in LA,
what up,
but we got scooters in Detroit.
Yeah,
dude. We got scooters. We got all kinds of shit. Let's get it. Chicago Rob, we need another damn scooter ride out here. Corey has joined the chat out here as well.
Yeah.
About GCW Detroit coming down here on Friday.
What's up?
So we talked a little bit about what you've been doing in Japan, but you've already brought it up, so we got to talk about it. You know, you said you get down with the Juggalos. Y'all got the JCW belts as well. You know, shout out to past guest of the show, Caleb Conley, who was just on there from JCW as well. Look, man, y'all have been going back and forth. You just had 2-day war. Talk to me about that, and talk to me about your thoughts on the invasion of JCW into GCW.
I mean, it's kind of just clown shit, man. If I'm gonna be real with you, like, yeah, you see what I did there? That was
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? That was highbrow humor right there. Anyways, nah. So honestly, I just think GCW is looking for relevance. You know what I'm saying? JCW has been in the outskirts of wrestling for so long that they need to cling on to whatever they possibly can, which is GCW. They see what we're doing. They want to be us. They have a problem with us. They have a problem that we're doing what we do. And we can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk into the locker room. The JCW guys look at us some sort of way because they know we're better than them. And they feel the tension. They know what's going on. They know that they started a fight that they can't finish. the 2-day war, yeah, it may have ended equal, but really, what happened? Me and Jordan walked out with the tag belts. You know what I'm saying? GCW made more of a statement that weekend on their home turf than they ever made on a GCW home turf. Like, even when they showed up to brawl us, guess what? We always had them. We always had the numbers game. They can never get us, even though they couldn't get us. I don't understand. Honestly, I'm kind of just sick of it. Like, I got the JCW belts. I love the JCW belts. I love the rub it in the Juggalos' faces that I am their champion because they're just nothing but garbage to me. They're busters. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with anyone being a Juggalo.
Buster, bro.
Huh?
I said it's pretty bad when the buster's calling you a buster, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to rub it in their face. I ain't got no problem with people being Juggalos. I got a problem with people thinking they're better than us, thinking they can come on our turf and start a war that they can. Like, nah, bro, we're gonna take your property, we're gonna take all your talent, and then we're gonna fire them because they're shit. We're gonna take all the things that is JCW, and we're gonna exterminate it. And like, we wouldn't want this. You know, Brett probably put out a hand. He probably showed them like, yo, we could truce. Maybe we could do something. No, they don't want that. They want the war. So now it's over. No more Juggalos.
He said,
Juggalos ain't gonna get no love. No more.
J-Bone, that's a hell of a statement, sir.
I know it. So aside from that, how was the gathering of the Juggalos? Because we talked about it quite a few times on here. As an event, as a whole, as a spectacle, how was the gathering?
Oh, the gathering was insane. I mean, the first thing I walk into is like we're driving in and someone's in their camper doing whippets, and it just was like this was like it wasn't a bad thing. I mean, like I don't know. Honestly, I'm glad that I just seen a lot of unsolicited tits and other areas that I was like, you couldn't escape it because you would turn one way and then someone was naked, and then you turn the other way and someone was walking up that's full naked, and then you're like walking by and someone's like, I'll paint your butthole silver
You forgot
for
the
$1. The Fago's fire. I mean, I don't mind the Fago because like it's soda. You know, I love soda at the end of the day. I don't go, but like it was honestly an experience. It was a lot of people there, a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying to somebody, I was like, I feel like this is what Europeans think of Americans.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Like what the rest of the world thinks of Americans is right here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
All right.
it.
So we talked a little bit about your run to the gathering, man. This Friday, you're mixing it up again with the Juggalos. You know, you guys are going to be facing the Brothers of Funstruction here. First of all, talk to me about wrestling a team like that who is far from like orthodox by any means. You don't really know what the hell they're ever going to bring out. And then they got the hammers and all that stuff, but they're stepping onto GCW territory this Friday. So talk to me about your opponents. I know it's not the first time you guys have mixed it up because you guys mixed it up at the JCW showcase last time y'all were here. Mm-hmm. So having got to face them already, but now facing them on GCW's turf, talk to me about this Friday's match.
This Friday's match is hard because the Brothers of Funstruction are vets. They've been a well-oiled machine for many years. They're nothing. They're really, you can't put them in a box. You know what I'm saying? Other tag teams that me and Jordan have faced, we've been able to put them in a certain category. Is this a fast tag team? Is this a shooter tag team? Is this a flip? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain, like, every tag team kind of has their own little style. Brothers don't have their own little style. There's no like, I can't pin it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that can ever happen. I don't know. It's so unorthodox to face these two clowns because, you know, me and Jordan took them very serious the first time we wrestled, and they showed up and they almost got the win until I got the bottle to the head. You know what I'm saying? Until I got that. It's not my first time bottling somebody, and it won't be my last. But
there you go.
I think it's going to be a challenge, but I think me and Jordan already proved that we can walk away with the belts, and we're going to walk away.
You've already gotten a dub over them.
We already gotten a dub over them. We know what, like, we have a picture now. At first, we didn't know what we were walking into because they're so unorthodox. Now we have a perfect picture of what they could and could pull out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about the Brothers of Funstruction. I'm not worried about anybody in that tag division. There's a reason why we're the tag champs. You know what I'm saying? We're just that good. We took them on the first time. First time for the belts, we took them. What are you talking about? Come
So,
on,
with
kid.
that being said, though, do you think headed into this Friday that they're going to have anything up their sleeve? Maybe Violent J out there with them. Who knows? Maybe they bring out more clowns. You never fucking know.
I mean, you don't know because Violent J and Shaggy Tudo, who like when is the last time he was on a JCW show, popped through and hit us with chairs in the last like the main event on the last show. Oh, you know what I'm saying? On day 2. So who knows what they got? They may have another box with balloons like they pulled out an AC. They may have a hammer. They may got bottles. They can bring anything. If they want to get GCW, if they want to get Outlaw style, we can get Outlaw style. No one does it better than us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be a traditional hardcore wrestler, but brother, I grew up in the streets of East Boston. I know how to get down. There ain't no rules in a street fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Bring all the smoke.
Bring all the smoke.
You done heard the man. Speaking of all the smoke, bro, we got to talk a little bit about GCW Homecoming as well, man. Y'all had quite the time there. Talk to me about facing a team like Los Desperados, bro.
I mean, it's Gringo Loco and Jack
Ask us
Hotwheel.
the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what more
Shout
can
out
you
to
ask
Gringo.
for? 2 high caliber athletes that, you know, you got the base god and you got the man that can't stop flipping. You know what I mean? WEID prospect, signed to the ID. Gringo Loco's been worldwide, been on TV with ROH, been on everywhere. That's just one of those things where like we know that it's gonna be a tough match because you know, like I can go lucha. Jordo may not be able to go that much lucha, but Jordo can do what Jordo does, and he's gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, I don't know. It's hard. That match was great, and the whole weekend was great. I mean, you can't complain on any of the matches. We had 5-star bangers or 4-star bangers, whatever you want to call. We had bangers all weekend. You know what I mean? So that was a great match.
Speaking of bangers all weekend, you know, y'all also had a bunch of headlines because you guys had quite the arrival in one of those matches. I know you still watch wrestling, and I know you keep up with it, so you got to tell me. Since you was in the building, bro, what are your thoughts on Cross and Scarlett showing up there, bro?
Oh, I didn't even know they were in the back.
Yeah, no idea they're back there.
No, I didn't know they were back there. I didn't like when I seen it happening on the monitor. I was like, when the hell did they appear? Because Cross is a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to hide them, but apparently they got the Druids. I don't know how they snuck them in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the back the whole time. My match was early, so I could see what was going on, and I'm just like, okay. I'm looking and I'm like, you know, some of these Druids are huge, bro. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? I just thought, oh, they probably got like Big Vin to do one of the Druids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that was insane, and especially where he's fresh off TV. Killer Cross, you know what I'm saying, is a problem, in a good way. Killer Cross is the man. I've always loved Killer Cross's work. You know, before on the Indies and on TV, he's very serious, and he, you know, I take him serious when he says he's gonna punch me in the face or hit me with an elbow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
that was cool. That was cool. That just shows you the type of level that GCW is on, because everyone is coming through. TV guys, people fresh off TV, people that are the old names from 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like legends, vets, everyone's showing up. That just shows the caliber that GCW is on.
You're not wrong, dude.
Like GCW is definitely like a landing point, whether you're fresh off WWE, AEW, whatever it is. It's like GCW, you almost have to land there at some point, and it's definitely like a milestone point now to everybody. Even like I said, people just fresh out of WWE landing in GCW all the time.
And the people that talk smoke about GCW are the ones that will love to be on a GCW show. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like it's just you hear a lot of wild things come out. Not really wild things come out, but like people like to throw some shade on us. But it's because they're just hating. You know what I'm saying? They hate us because they ain't us. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and like GCW, like the product is speaks for itself. The wrestlers that are there speak for itself. We never put on a bad show. Our fans always go home happy, and we're drawing every place that we go. So it's like, why would you not want to be there and, you know, like experience what's going on? Like at the end of the day, It doesn't matter what happens now, right? In 20 years, in 10 years, everyone's gonna remember GCW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is a moment in wrestling history. This is a company that's going to be solidified. Like, even if it's a legacy promotion in 10 years, when Lauderdale's still going with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those spots. It's honestly, it's great to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? I got very lucky.
So talking about GCW Detroit, man, you talk about the stacked lineups. I've got some of the matchups pulled up here. We've got Shotzi Blackheart versus Megan Bain on there. You got past guest of the show, Beastman and Old Manser going at it. You got the Rejects and past guest of the show, John Wayne Murdoch, going against two more guests of the show in Malcolm Monroe III and our guy Tommy Vendetta, the Pillars as well. That's going to be a fucking banger. You've got your guys' match against the Brothers of Funstruction. You got Matt Tremont's going to be there. You got Effie's going to be there. The Good Doctor, Dr. Redacted's going to be there. You got past guests of the show, Gringo Loco in this motherfucker. That's going to be dope too. You got the Bev, who is another past guest of the show coming through. Jeez, you just might as just well say you got knockouts and 3 counts guest all the way down this bitch. You got one called Manders. You've got the X Division champion Leon Slater's going to be on this motherfucker too. This is going to be bananas, dude. Man like the Reese. You got Marcus Mathers. You got Trey Lamar. You got Dominic Guarini. There's all kinds of reasons that if you are in Detroit or anywhere near Detroit, you need to be at this show this Friday. I am looking forward to checking that one out. But speaking of coming back to Detroit, you mentioned it. You know, Detroit is always a good place to go. You got to tell me, is there any like gotta hit places or anything when you're in Detroit? Are we hitting Coney dogs? Are we, you know, is there like any kind of food you got to hit while you're in here?
I mean, honestly, the Coney dogs are good. Most of the time when I get to Detroit, I'm like fresh off the airplane, get dropped off at the venue. So most of the times I hit a little hot and ready $5 little Caesar large corner over there. You know,
I feel like it's across from every venue around here too.
I swear it is, but it's a godsend. I swear. You know what I'm saying? It's a godsend because you're like, oh, I can get crazy bread right now. Let's go.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
hey man, all I'm gonna say is them hot and readies have hit the spot for many of Detroiters.
Oh yeah,
in the morning.
And dude, it's a strategy for them. I swear they put it by every little concert venue, every little wrestling hall, everything you can think of, dude. Anywhere that's just convenient to step out and grab some, it's right there.
And I feel like the Little Caesars are way better in Detroit's too. Like Detroit has way better Little Caesars. I think it's just because
it was born here.
It was born and raised here in Detroit.
Really? I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah,
our arena is the Little Caesars Arena over here. So our new arena is called the Little Caesars Arena. And the guy who owned the Red Wings and the Tigers for the longest time, Mike Ilitch, is the one that started them.
Wow, that's crazy.
There you go. I learned you something. You know, I appreciate stuff like this. Knockouts and 3 counts. Recently subscribed to your YouTube channel. Literally have no idea why this video popped up, but it was worth me watching. Of course, it's worth watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah. We appreciate y'all coming through. Whether you're watching on millions.co, shout out to our guy Bruce Buffer.
Definitely our good looks.
Body Slam.
Definitely our good looks.
Make sure you guys come through and check it out.
We got 4 faces like this on camera.
It's our good looks. It's the good beard. You guys got the good hair. I ain't got the good hair. You don't want to see what's under this cap.
What do you mean? You don't got luscious locks under that hat?
No. Corey's on his way to a shampoo sponsorship. We got this, dude. Thanks for watching.
He's on the way to a shampoo.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of the other side of our show, man, those that come through here and check us out know that we cover the combat sports side of things, which if you guys are in the Detroit area this weekend, this Saturday, I will be back behind the judges table for some fights at the Motor City Casino. Make sure you guys check that out as well. Does the Prize City OG get down with MMA? I feel like we had some good conversations about old school UFC when we was there at the hotel. Do you get down with MMA at all?
Yeah, I get down with MMA. I'm always like a big mixed martial arts fan. I like big karate person too. Like when I was a kid, I did karate until it got too expensive for my parents. So I got to like a yellow belt. You know what I'm saying? Then I did a little boxing. But I like MMA. I like karate combat. That's fire too. Karate combat's like a big. Like I just like the way they have like the
I like
arena
the pit.
set up. Yeah, the pit's fire. Like the way they be teleporting fighters in there. You know what I'm saying? And every event's
Looking
got
like
a
they
theme.
fought in Area 51.
Yeah, they were like, we're going back to ancient Tokyo. It's like
Hey
it was
man,
cool.
I just got, since we're talking karate combat, we can't talk karate combat without giving a shout out to our guy Sam Alvey, the heavyweight champion. This motherfucker just knocked
Let's
out
go.
Tyrone Spong. Shout out to our guy Smiling Sam. That's what's up, dude. Fucking A.
Dude,
Let's see.
I
I saw the
think
video
it
of
was
CM
Clay.
Punk shotting someone in the ring. I don't know about that.
Middleweight
But
champion. That was my favorite.
It's not.
fuck
it's
yeah,
not
dude.
real.
Well, all right. We've talked a little bit about GCW Detroit. We've talked about GCW in Japan, dude. So you got to talk to me about how much do you like, with you being focused more so on tag stuff, like how much do you find yourself like wanting to go back to singles? Do you ever kind of find yourself finding that itch like, yo, I need to get some more gold, you know, on my own? Or is it kind of like a one-track mindset for you guys right now?
Nah, I mean we're both. Me and Jordan were singles guys before we became a tag team, so we both still have that hunger of wanting to do it. And at the end of the day, like it could come up where like one of us gets signed and the other one doesn't. So if we don't keep up our singles stuff outside of our tag team, then it's like it could hurt whoever doesn't get signed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not
Yeah.
like a knock on whoever does it. It's just if you get signed, whoever gets it, it's like I want you to do what you got to do and
Absolutely.
take care of yourself. So you know what I'm saying? That's at the end of the day, that's what we're all wanting right here is that contract and it is the like the step up. So I mean I'm always open to getting more single stuff and doing more single stuff. But right now, if the tag team's working and you know we're killing it everywhere, and I really enjoy working with Jordan, then I'm just gonna tag team. And like I got Alpha One, I got AIW, I got a couple places that I have, you know what I'm saying, a couple places that I work singles still limitless. So I'm pretty good right now. I mean, if everyone else wants to book me as a singles guy, you know what I'm saying, you can book me as a singles guy. I'm still, 82 in the world for PWI, one of the best wrestlers out there. Nobody can touch me. I mean, I am like the man on the indies. The reason why the indies are still here, saying through pandemic is because of Limitless and me. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful for whatever I got.
Hey man, we appreciate it. It says we've got 292 of y'all in here. Make sure you hit that retweet. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button. If you're new here, make sure you hit the motherfucking subscribe button.
Let's go.
We appreciate y'all checking us out, man. If you guys are in the Detroit area, make sure you guys are at GCW Evil Deeds going down this Friday. We talked about doing TV wrestling and all that kind of stuff. We talked about Jordo doing what he did with Death Before Dishonor. I know from our conversations, like when we were in LA with Chicago Rob and stuff, like, I know you keep up with everything that's going on around the wrestling world. With you doing with what you got going with GCW and stuff like that, what stuff kind of sticks out to you that you've been keeping up with around the world of wrestling?
I mean, the stuff that like the recent progress has been doing has been pretty fire. I feel like there's like a big resurgence with the England independent scene. You know what I'm saying? Because after I mean, I love catch wrestling in the England independent scene, or even the European independent scene. I feel like there's a lot of good talent coming out of there, so I'm super excited for that. And I mean, America is just killing it. So everywhere is doing good. West Coast Pro, DPW, they're doing their thing. Where Prestige is really doing well. Defy's back. Alpha One's killing it. Limitless is killing it. I feel like right now we're in up on indie wrestling, and I feel like it took a couple years, but now we're here and we're back up where we started before the pandemic, and people are really rising to the occasion. And it's kind of crazy because me being a wrestler going on I think I've been wrestling for 8 years. I've been wrestling since 2017, right? So maybe is it 9 years coming up? 9 years coming up, whatever. Yeah, 9 years coming up, right? It's insane how when the reset happened because of the pandemic, what happened with the talent and the generations, because there were so many people coming up that were so hungry for everything, that had to be hungry and had to be good, that now every generation that's passing is getting better and better and better and evolving and doing stuff that I may have been I'm an innovator in my generation, right? but there's kids that are doing stuff that I can't do. You know what I mean? And I'll be upfront saying my body just don't go that way. You know what I mean? But I really appreciate the way that the independent scene is moving and the way that everyone's kind of able to work and make money and make themselves stars. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, that's what it was. You know, back in the day for wrestling was to make yourself a star. Like you have to be the one, you have to be the product. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's got an opportunity. It's really just up to someone to grab it.
Yeah.
Well, that leads into something else GCW related. You know, we've seen, you mentioned it already with like the WWE ID thing that's come through there. What do you think the change is that's going to have on the indies? Like you got to be there being at GCW, you know, I know they did the ID tournament, stuff like that. I was down there in Vegas. So like, how do you think that there being something like the ID program is going to help out both GCW and just the indie scene as a whole?
I think it's going to do really well. I mean, if you really think about it, the ID program.
Checking in from Australia. We appreciate
Australia, you. Bobby be blazing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I think it's good because they're taking independent workers and they're making them TV ready on the independents. So really what that's going to do is everyone around those guys that are signed to the ID talents are going to force themselves to get better because the ID talents will be like they're going to be TV products on the indies. So like it's going to make everyone step their game up. WWE's done a good job of getting very world class training facilities. They've done a good job of partnering with great promotions to have their tournaments like FSW and GCW, and I think it could be really good for the independents. I think it has been good for the independents. So I'm really excited for all my friends that got signed to ID, like Marcus Mathers or Ricky Smokes, Brad Bela, Aaron Rourke, Gal Barquet, even like some of the people that I didn't know before ID, like Cappuccino Jones. Like all those people deserve it, and they've been doing what they've been doing, and I'm really happy for them. So I think it's a good thing.
Man, Bobby keeping us under the thing. Apparently, Tyler Breeze is back in NXT. Okay, they are just having motherfuckers coming back left and right in WWE over here.
Why not?
Make sure I'm with it. Let's go. The more the merrier. I'm gonna have to tune my ass into NXT once we're done here. But I got
NXT's rolling through Detroit in October.
I heard that rumor. October 10th, they're coming to the Masonic.
You just got your WWE pass, so maybe you what I'm saying, hit them up, though.
Trust me, I'm already all over it. And the best part of it is I've worked that building that they're doing. The Masonic Temple is a dope venue for wrestling. I've gotten to work fights there. Shout out to our guys, Mitten Muay Thai. I'll be back behind the mic for them October 11th live on Millions on pay-per-view. So make sure you check that out. But dude, before we let you get out of here and we get to the question that we always end the show with, talking about the way. What do we got here? Sweet. Okay. Yeah. So with the way the indies are popping and stuff like that, and the way you and Jordo have been popping in all these different promotions, are there any teams out there, whether that be the indies, WWE, GCW, Japan, wherever, are there any like intriguing matchups that stick out to you other than the one that we're going to see this Friday with you and the Brothers of Funstruction? But are there any teams that you say, you know what, I would love to see the way that we match up with them?
I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? We want all the smoke. World domination, outlaw. We want all the tag teams. We don't want just one or two. We want everyone that can come through from TV to face us. We want everyone that's on the indies that's high god to face us. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in TNA can get it. Anybody in New Japan can get it. Anybody in CLML can get it. Anybody in Noah. Anybody in Dragon Gate. Anybody, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? World domination is a real thing. Buster in the brain is taking over. We're in your brain. You can't get us out. We're renting space, and it's all over. You know what I'm saying? So just hear this now. We're coming for all the smoke. All the smoke. All the smoke. What you want. Who you want it. Where you want it. We got you, and we going to take your belt.
Stand back. Buster coming through. I hear you.
Boston and New Jersey, the whole Northeast is proving why we have the best wrestling in the world, because you got two of the best in the world tagging, and we're coming for everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, that's some money. He said, try to buy tickets to Crown Jewel in Australia. SmackDown single seat tickets are selling for $900. Ah, damn.
Oh,
Woo!
we're in a new era of
Damn, bro, you had to
tickets
drop
now.
a check out here. Hey, man, I don't know if it's
Sadly,
like
it's
this
out
in
of the- it's out of
Australia,
our
but I'll
reach, I
learn
think.
you something. If you wait until like the day of or a couple days over, them tickets will drop. Because let me tell you what I
Yeah.
paid for WrestleMania versus. So at WrestleMania when we was in Vegas, man, I felt so bad for these dudes. So the guy that was sitting behind me night one, homie paid 5 racks. The guy night 2 that was sitting in the rope in front of me was pissed because he paid 8 racks for his family. I paid $1,300 between both nights together. So I'm just saying, homie, wait them out. I don't know if it works that way in Australia, but I'm just saying for any of our fans over here in the States, wait them boys out real quick.
Wait them out to the day because people
Yeah,
will
day
buy
of.
them and then sell their tickets, or resellers will try to sell them and they have to sell them cheaper. Like I remember when I think it was Vegas, was it LA or Tampa? One of them, like the WrestleMania seats, like you can get a bleacher seat for like $40.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I have
Like,
a buddy, bro. I have a buddy that literally bought tickets for night 2, John Cena's last match against Cody Rhodes. He bought tickets right after the doors opened. He paid $430 and sat in row 6.
yeah, no, yeah. If you wait it, because they gotta sell the tickets, so they're gonna get cheaper.
Damn.
But I learned that when I was like I bought a ticket to the SEC championship when GCW was in Atlanta and they were in Atlanta at the same time. And I was gonna go, but then I had to sell it and I was selling it too high, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, knock it down a little bit. And I finally got it sold. No big deal. Took care of it.
Okay,
I'm
you
kinda
talking
mad. I wanted to
SEC
go-
championships, bro. You got to tell me, what are we getting down with on the football side of things, man?
Well, what do you want to get down? We can get down now. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big college football man. You know what I'm saying?
U of M all day over here, Playboy.
What? What?
Yes, sir. The Wolverine, sir. Michigan.
Oh, come on, baby. I'm a Michigan fan. I like the maize and blue. I like the maize and
There
blue.
we go.
But I'm
There we
also
go.
a nice little Irish fan, baby.
I was gonna
Irish
say he's
fan,
a
I
fighting
know the
Irish.
Fight
game.
on, baby.
Ooh,
Fight
that's
on.
always a good rivalry game right there. Always a fun one.
hmm You
Hey,
see, I didn't
man,
go
you
to
gotta love
college,
it.
so I ain't got no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I love all the colleges.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that. See, I grew up in a household where like U of M was
Yeah,
like
feel
that
the
was
same
my
way.
dad was like a fucking it was
Die
U of
hard.
M, that's what it is. The only sports team that I like legitimately hope they lose and I don't give a fuck who they play, Ohio State. Kim, if you're
Cool.
still in here, yes, they are the fuck eyes. I don't care if you're from Ohio, they are the fuck eyes.
They don't fuck with you.
Can't beat
Yes.
Michigan.
Nah.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying they always
I
say
like-
they're so much better than us. All I'm going to say is look at the scoreboard, and if we suck so bad, how come y'all lost the last couple of years in a row, even when we didn't have the best team? Shut the fuck up.
And I'm a big fan of Florida State too. I'm a big fan of Florida State.
They look
Yeah.
good so far this year.
There you
bro.
go, Seminoles.
Yeah,
They look good
Castellanos
so
came
far.
from BC, and like he was doing good at BC, but I don't think he really fit with Bill O'Brien's pro style offense. You know what I'm saying? Because Bill was kind of messing with the other QB more, but then they ended up both leaving, and now they got a freshman that's actually killing it. Their last game, I forgot who they just faced, but they went to like 2 OT. You know what I'm saying? Like in a hard stadium. So I don't know.
He must
But
be a
college
Paul
football's
Heyman
looking good.
He said he must be a Paul Heyman guy. Fucking A, dude. I love some football, dude. I've been watching these games that have went down the last couple days. That Buffalo Bills and Ravens game from Sunday was one of the best football games I've watched
What
in
a
the last
game,
10
dude.
years.
It was
Bar
insane.
none. Fucking
insane.
insane. Josh Allen is a savage, and anybody that says
Fucking went
otherwise,
to
you're a
sleep.
fucking hater and you don't know shit about football. Bro,
Yeah.
he brought them motherfuckers back and they won
Went to
by
sleep.
one after being
Went to
down by like
sleep.
20 points,
Yeah.
dog. You fucked
Yeah, with
up.
fucking like
Insane.
5 minutes to go, dude. You
And
know
for
what I'm saying?
fantasy
Like,
football purposes,
No,
I
I
dug it a lot.
of course you dug it. You got so
Yeah.
many points with Allen.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
My
And
man
then
was like, I
last
need
night,
number one in
bro,
the draft this year.
I mean, look, I kind of am bummed because they're in the Lions division, but let's be honest, bro. JJ McCarthy being a U of M guy, 21 zipping them motherfuckers in the fourth quarter and coming back and getting that dub over the Bears
Yeah.
after Ben
Mhm.
Johnson's whole ass left the Lions. I'm with it.
Yeah. Fuck Ben Johnson.
The
Tell him I
Patriots,
said
I'm
it.
mad that they lost to the Raiders, but they're looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big
Yeah.
Pats fan, being from Boston.
I mean,
But
as you should be, I would expect that. All right,
I
so
think they could do good this year.
I mentioned that we got one question that we always end the show with, and that is our locker room etiquette segment. But it's not what you would think of what it is by the name. We're not looking for you to go nitpicking. We're not looking for you to go diving deep in the weeds. We've got a lot of different things, and I'll tell you what we got on the list. Josh Briggs, who just picked them up a dub on NXT, told us to bring your own squirt bottle, bring your own wrist tape. We've had wash your balls, keep your baby mama out the locker room. Silas Young said to always shut up and listen. Ninja Max said to always stay in the ring. Make sure you're always up in the ring. Danielle Monet, formerly known as Summer Rae, told us, don't just assume that everybody knows who you are in the locker room. We've obviously gotten the shake hands and all those kind of things. If there's anything that annoys you that somebody does in the locker room, feel free to throw that out. And if you had a pet peeve that you would tell a young dude coming in, what would it be?
Oh, if you're not on the show, don't be in the locker room. Like I don't like when people like it, like I don't I was trained not to do that because like that's not our place. You know what I'm saying? Like even if like you're helping out with the ring that day, like I don't care if your friends are in the locker room. There's most of the time like locker rooms are small. There's minimum space, and just to have people like picking up space in there when like people are trying to work is just a little pet peeve of mine. Other than that, yeah, just keep out of people's bags. You know what I'm saying? Like no one's a thief, but like just watch your own stuff. Don't be messy and just, you know what I'm saying, mind your P's and Q's.
I feel like that's a good lesson for life in general. That applies to like mind your own fucking business.
I'm surprised nobody ever actually brought that up. Like if you're not on the show, you shouldn't be in the locker room. And that's actually nobody really brought that up before. But that's like the one.
Like it's definitely like it's a little bit different. Like if you got it's a I don't know, it's just one of those things where I'm like, if you're just not here, like I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't see why other people would do it. Like it makes no sense. I'm not supposed to be in there. I'm not working. You know what I mean? I can be out here, like they're allowing me at the show. So like, and most of the time for like green kids, like you're there to work too, but you're working outside of the locker room. You're doing like like you're helping out with the ring, or you're being a security guard. You're doing all that. Like the promoter don't want you hanging in the locker room. Like the promoter wants you like able to go out and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if he can't find you, then what are you really there for? You're there for like what, exposure? You're there to, you know what I mean, like to be a professional, and you know what I mean. Like that's not what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like always be ready.
I feel that. Like you said, I'm shocked that one's never come up on the list yet. We've had keep your baby mama out of the locker room, but I like that one too.
That was a good one too. Then I'm thinking like, dang, who would actually bring her in there?
A lot of people.
Bro.
That's kind of crazy.
I was gonna say I've seen some wild shit go down at shows because of stuff like that. We'll just leave it at that. Buster, before I let you get out of here, man, one more time for everybody out here in the Detroit area, man, let us know what we got coming. GCW Evil Deeds coming down this Friday in Michigan, in Detroit, at the Masonic Temple. Why do they need to be there, and where can we check it out?
Why do you need to be there? Because it's the best wrestling on Independence. GCW, I think the world on GCW.com for tickets. It's the best independent wrestling show. You know what I mean? Top to bottom. We got the best talent in the world. Check out GCW in Harpo's in Detroit on the 12th. Check out GCW in Indiana on Saturday. And then if you guys want to, look in a little bit more of my stuff. I got my whole schedule in front of me, which is pretty lit because I got a calendar now. Little white erase board. But let me get that. I got Alpha 1 on the 14th. And then from the 15th to the 18th, we got me and Jordo are going to be going on tour. You know what I'm saying? We may make some stops to beat up some juggalos and defend our belts. And then I got AIW in Cleveland on the 20th. I got JCW Jersey Championship Wrestling in Asbury Park on the 21st. ESW in Buffalo on the 26th. Excite Wrestling on the 27th. And then ETU on the 28th. So I'm all over the place. Y'all need to be there. Y'all need to be at every show that I'm at, and also support independent wrestling. And let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You heard the man.
yeah.
GCW coming through Detroit. I will be in the building. If you guys are coming out, make sure you check us out. You know the deal. As always, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Make sure you're leaving those reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I can see all of y'all watching. We had people from UK last week, Canada, China, Guatemala, of all places. Make sure if you guys are checking this out,
shout out to
hit
Bobby
the 5
B. Blazing
stars.
for listening
Make
from
sure
Australia
you check
this
this
morning,
out.
too.
Bobby B. Blazing, checking in from Australia. You know, I'm still
Be
bummed I haven't
blazing.
got to
Bobby
make it
Blazing.
there yet.
Hell yeah.
Especially because I was supposed to be a foreign exchange student in Australia. So I still have to, at some point, make that a part of the, make that a part of the travel plans. But I will be traveling my ass down this weekend between GCW and the fights on Saturday. Make sure you come out. Good night, good fight. And hey, before I get out of here, shout out to our guy Bulletproof Troop who beat the fuck out of that guy in Japan. Shout out to K1. Until next time and in the in-between time, don't gouge people's eyes out. It's not very fun. Peace.
Peace.
And I appreciate